Alright, so welcome back. We're going to continue and we're going to go over the basics. We are going to add local channels, free local channels into the mix. This is a request we get often from cord cutters. If you are a cord cutter, please reach out to us before you purchase your device. There's a few tricks that we want to make sure that you're aware of before you get your device, because this will make it a lot easier for you to transition over from cable. And yes, they are paid services, but we're talking about $8 per month, and an antenna or something like that if you want local. In the perspective that we're looking from, you're going to probably make that back in your first month, if not your second month, if you think about how much money you'd be saving from cutting the cord. So definitely reach out to us. This will make it a lot easier. So, but with that being said, situation, if you have an NVIDIA Shield box, you already have it installed on the in the Chef Kodi build. The majority of our customers do not have NVIDIA Shields, unfortunately. So I'm going to start with the Freedom build, but I'm going to head right back there. So definitely hang in there or skip towards the last 2 minutes of this video. All right. For everybody else, click on the one icon. And this is a massive add-on. It's got way more than just live TV. Or it's got more than just local channels in there. And you really only want to install this unless you really have to have it, because it's one of those things that I want to say it's like the size of 3 add-ons. It's got concerts in there, but you got to remember we have tons of concerts in here. But if you have to have them, you have to have them. And like I was saying, if you have an NVIDIA Shield, well, really, if you have an NVIDIA Shield, it doesn't matter about the size of your build. Especially with this. This thing is super, super fast. So, the way you're going to find this is when you get to the live TV section, we have expanders already set up in here. So even if you have like the first Freedom build going all the way back, you still have this in here. You scroll to the right, when you get to the end of the add-ons, you'll see expanders in the most recent version. Before, you will just see live TV apps right there. But either which way, once you get to that, these are all expanders in here. We install these just for reasons like that. And when you get to local channels, click on it. It's going to ask you if you want to install Cypher. Go ahead and do that. And that's really all you have to do. I already have mine installed, so I'm just chilling right here. But we've actually been testing this add-on recently, thinking about adding it in there. And it's close. It really only has live TV, and we have a lot of live TV add-ons. But it is the only game in town when it comes to free local channels. And you'll see there's a ton of stuff in here. The way that it's listed in here is it's alphabetical order according to your state. So Alabama, Alaska, going all the way down. In this case, I'm looking for a customer who is from Michigan. And the closest thing they had, and I'm hoping this is okay with them, they were in a smaller city or a growing suburb area of Detroit. And that's going to be the best. It looks like the best, but they're really going to have to tell me, because I'm not that familiar with Michigan. Not as familiar as I'd like to be, but they have a ton of channels in here from Detroit, or more than enough, I'd say, for local, Click on whatever you're interested in, test it out, and if it's good, go ahead and save it to your favorites.
And that's how well he
and that is perfect.
His approach in his,
I'm going to click the back button to get out of here, and then you could either long press on the select button, or you could click the menu button on your remote and then click add to favorites. Alright, and just go through and click on your channels, go through them all and save them as favorites. Sorry, I'm in a little bit of a rush because I'm trying to keep this under 6 or 7 minutes. But when you get done with that, click on favorites, scroll up and over, and you'll find your channels down there at the bottom. You can also click, or you'll long press the back button, and that will take you to your exit menu, but the favorites are right down here too. So you can access this actually from any screen. You just click your back button and click favorites. That's how to do it in the Freedom build. And now let's run in and find them. They're already in your favorites in the Xenon build for the Chef Kodi. So mine is right here. If you need help figuring out which one is which, you click on TV Launcher. And we have all your apps up in here. They are all categorized, so all your Kodi builds are right here in the order that we like them, as far as what they're ranked. Everything's categorized in here, or I mean everything on your entire device really. But find Chef Kodi and click it. This just had a massive update. This is the reason why we don't have this on Fire TV sticks or something like that. I want to say that it was 500 megabytes, and that was the zip file, or 490, something like that. Massive build. And you can get rid of the lightning if that's not something. I'll actually go in if you want to hang out. We'll do that. But first is first. Scroll down to the bottom left corner. That's where your favorites are on this build, and click the star. You see where I am? It's the far left bottom corner. Click it, and it's actually right here. So ciphers local news. You might also see want local news. Like sometimes we'll put questions like that. And when you click on it, it's going to take you directly to where we were just a second ago. Scroll through. Everything is in alphabetical order according to the name of your state. So Alabama, Arkansas. But when you find it, then look for your city and then test it out. So if I was looking for Cedar Rapids, go ahead and click on it, play it, save it to your favorites. Make sure that you can long press on it and then click save to your favorites, or you can click the menu button on your remote and click, add to favorites. Same thing. And then from then on out, you just go to your favorites in your bottom left corner, scroll up and over, and you'll have your channels right there. All right. So the way you get rid of the lightning bolts, if you don't like those, is you scroll to it's a massive build. I can get lost up in here sometimes. It's a good build to get lost in. This thing is massive. Alright, it is add-ons. Okay, so in the add-ons section, scroll down and scroll to the right, click on install from zip file. Click install from zip file. Scroll, we'll scroll down to the B's, and we're looking for Chef Kodi in here. You can see we not only do we stack up the favorites, we stack up everything in here, so you have everything typed out for you. You don't have to type a single thing. And you see the list, the Rolodex of, of builds. It's actually really close to 200 builds now. If you include your favorites, you include your source list, and there's one other one that I'm just going to leave anonymous right now because that's very, very useful. Alright, click on Chef Kodi. Where is it? Is it under digs? Bills. There it is. Bills.digs Chef Kodi. Click that. Go ahead and click. There it is. Xenon skin, no lightning. Click skin.xenon.zip. It takes a little while, and this is a really slow process. It's going to install the new skin. Your screen might actually black out for a period. If it does, even if it completely freezes up, just restart it and go back in there. You'll see that it's done. But definitely just let it do its thing for a little bit. Don't rush it. Treat it like it's an update or something. And whenever it regathers itself, it should be on its, taken care of on its own. But that is how to do it. How to get local channels, and also how to get your personalized skin. All right. So definitely be good. If y'all need anything at all, I'm hoping that worked for you. I'm hoping Detroit was close enough. But anyhow, be good. Reach out to me if you are interested in a more permanent solution. They have like antennas that you can purchase. We get actually a ton of channels. All right.